Hi, welcome to part 2 of lesson 3.5. We're going to quickly talk about regular and isosceles triangles. So, when you have a regular triangle, this actually just means that the triangle is equilateral and equiangular. So, equilateral, let's break this word down. That means all the sides are equal. Don't forget the word all. All sides are equal or congruent. So if all the sides are congruent, that actually means all the angles are also congruent. So again, let's break this word down. Equal means equal and angular means angles. So all the angles are equal or congruent. So whenever you have all the angles and all the sides that are congruent, that means the triangle is regular. So when the triangle is regular, every single time, every angle is 60 degrees. And that is because a triangle always equals 180 degrees. And there are 3 equal angles. So when I divide that, each angle is 60 degrees. Now, when you move over to isosceles, this means you have at least 2 of the sides, which are called legs, that are equal. And then across from those sides are equal angles. So I put letters on here so we could talk about it with ease. If I'm looking at side AC, what angle is across from it? So a little trick would be across from BC is the other letter that you're not dealing with, which would be angle A. And the other side that is equal, which is AB, across from it is the other angle that you're not dealing with, which would be angle C. Those 2 angles, A and C, on this diagram are equal in measure. Let's jump down to the bottom. There's just 4 quick examples we're going to do. First, we're going to look at, let's just call this 1, and determine what kind of triangle we're dealing with. If all the sides are the same, that means it's equilateral. And if it's equilateral, it means it's also equiangular. Therefore, it's regular. Now, we already really talked about this. If all the sides are the same, that means all the angles are the same. So whenever you have this situation, we know it's 180 divided by 3 equal angles. So the answer has to be 60. Now let's scoot over here to number 2. This is also equiangular and equilateral. So we know all of these little angles are the same. So let's see, we know they're all 60. But that's not what it's asking. It's asking for x way over here. Now, we can figure this out because we know together these 2 angles form a linear pair. And a linear pair is always 180 degrees. So to find x, I'm just going to take 180 and subtract that 60 to get 120. Moving on, let's call this number 3. This is now isosceles. Notice there's 2 equal sides. Again, I'm just going to label these so we can talk about them with these. If I have AB, what angle is opposite? So opposite of AC would be angle B. And I know AB is now equal because of the congruent mark here, and across from AB would be C. Now let's go back and look at this picture. We know angle B and C are the same. So that means B is actually 50. So how do you find the measure of angle A? Well, we know triangles are always equal to 180 degrees. So I'm going to take 180 and subtract 50 and subtract 50 to get a total of 80 degrees. Now looking on to number 4, it looks almost the same, but it's not the same at all because these 2 sides are equal. Again, let's find the 2 angles that are equal. Opposite of AB would be C. What's opposite of BC? Cross would be A. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and mark it. These two are the same. Let's get rid of some of these markings. The only thing I really know is that the top angle, this is called your vertex angle, is 50. So let's just start there. 180 minus 50 is 130. So these two bottom angles together is 130. But I don't want them together. I just want one of them. But I know that these two are equal. So if I divide this by 2, I get 65 degrees. So if this one's 65 and this one's 65, together it all equals 180. But yet, since it's isosceles, I know the two bottom angles have to be the same. All right, so that's it for the second video. Please join the help session if you need any help with anything or send me a message on Canvas. Thanks.